Hey guys, this is Prometheus giving you more than the meta, guys. Wanted to go ahead and show you basically some gameplay, but this is going to be strictly defense. So I want to show you my setups. Basically, I've been using a lot of match coverage lately, and that's been very successful. Most people just don't know how to play against match coverage just because of the bracketing and stuff like that. One of the adjustments too is that with the cornerback matchups I do overall, and then play ball on defense. I actually play receiver. I like knockouts. I think that's very successful for me when I'm actually doing that. And I run my defense baseline. So one of the adjustments I do is I actually take my bottom audible and I put it into the quarters defense. That's one of my primary defenses. And then I was using a cover one manhole as my defense, but I do make an adjustment in this gameplay where I actually jump into a more effective run defense out of this dime 2-3-6 defense that I'm using. This is New England Patriots playbook. I like having access to basically the 61-43 defense that very aggressive blitzing front. It's good because you have people that will jump into heavier sets. So this is one of the quick adjustments that I did is I actually jumped out of that cover one hole. And actually found basically the defense would basically have the buzz zone, so it's basically two cover twos. Now the reason I do that is because those yellow zones play very aggressive run fits, whereas the other zones they're falling back in cover. So watch how the safeties attack. See how they kind of like they'll come down and play like some of the areas right there. And my opponent really didn't know where to go with the ball. Actually hit a nice little crosser. If he was able to complete that, that could have been a fairly ugly play. So strong, close. He's doing a 21 set with two running backs and one tight end. So this is, this used to be meta offense back in the day, doing strong, close. Right here, I jump into cover four. One of my little techniques that I like to do is I like to take where the strong side of the field is. I like to put a hook curl out there because it just kind of takes away a third route progression out there, allows me to play over the middle of the field, and it's less stress on me. Now I have less pass rush, but I just find that it's easier for me to do some coverage. And when people run into cover four quarters match, a lot of people don't necessarily know how to expose it. So right here, 4th and 5, I decided to be a little bit aggressive, going with basically a blitz right there, and actually finds the inside with the cover 2 blitz I ran, and gets a nice little completion. So that was a good read by him. Good decision. Check the record on this guy. This guy's ranked 7,000 in the world. He's got a little bit over 300 games. I think it was like 211 to 163 or something like that. So the guy's played a lot of games, and every game is with the 49ers. So the guy knows his roster inside and out. If you play 300 games, you know how to play the game. It's not like you're going to be a bad opponent. You're not going to be hot garbage. So 2nd and 10 situation, I go with a hot blitz. He's able to get outside, but he does not complete the ball there. Gets a 3rd and 10 situation. I was down there with my user, so but he's using this strong close formation. He's using this formation as his primary stuff. So back at it again. 3rd and 4, I go into cover 4, but I don't think I set up I got my vert hook out there. That's how I play it. I'm looking for an outside run. Right here, I'm just looking for anything that's coming underneath. You can see he throws a ball right over there. I pick it off. I get the leverage there with Elam, and Elam takes it to the house on the first offensive series for me on defense. So great situation to get your opponent where they actually give him a score. So I end up kicking the ball back to him. He stays with the strong close. Strong close used to be a very meta offense, years ago in Madden. So this guy might be playing Madden for a long time because he was very stuck on using that offense and using a lot of these old meta plays. Throws into triple coverage, come down with it again. He has nowhere to go with it. He just really can't read this coverage, and because I have such a good secondary in the Buffalo Bills, he has a hard time. So this is the only series, the only offense series that he actually goes ahead and has a very effective game. So he's got a very heavy set here. He's got 3 tight ends. As a result, I'm going to go into that double buzz defense because those safeties are going to come down and play the coverage. The only problem with double buzz is that those guys, they will allow stuff getting over the top of them. So that's the only problem with this particular defense, is that you're going to give up stuff over the top, and you're going to see that he's going to be able to have a shot over the top of my guys right there. So I'm setting 4 in this type of situation. I have any kind of a spot defender because I want to try to get some edge pressure against him. So 3rd and 9 situation, he's always behind the chains. He's never ahead of the chains. He is not keeping the chains short because he's trying to get like 10-yard chunks right here. So now I go with the 61 defense right here, get pressure off the edge. He's playing under center, so I can get people in fairly quick. He uses stick and not vertical. Back to strong close, 4th and 9 situation. I figured I'm just going to go with the blitz once again with this defense. And I'm trying to get him to check out of this game as quickly as possible, just so I can see if I can get a rage quit and just move on with him. But he's making some adjustments, hit a slant, and look at the animation. He falls forward with Debo, actually gets a first down. So it's a little slant play to fall forward for the first down. It keeps the chains moving. But I'm getting this guy down. I'm getting him to turn over the ball. He's throwing up interceptions. I'm getting him in fourth down situations. So he's really struggling with this, and he really can't run. So right here, actually, I think I jump into cover 2. He gets a good run animation. He gets a good angle right there, and picks up 8 yards. No huddles. Now, this is one of the reasons why you want to have your defense set up immediately, is because if you do run into an opponent that likes to no huddle the ball, you're going to have to be able to have something that you can quickly adjust their scheme. So double buzz is good to have those run fits set up, and then basically you have your rest of your defense set up right here. So you have the double buzz, how the edge is set completely against one of the best running teams in the game. 4th and 5 situation. So he resets. So he knows that stretch was dead. He's got nowhere to go. The edges are getting protected by those safeties. So I form close. This type of situation, he's got obviously leverage to the outside. I'm trying to go ahead and set up my vert hook. I got that right there. In this type of situation, I'm going to go do this. He found a good offense to crack that defense. So the cover 4 basically got blown out. I think he did a quick out with the stutter and go. There was a check and release, and there was no defender out there. So whatever he did on that offensive change, it basically exposed my cover 4 and allowed him to get the flat out there. But he never went back to that play ever again against my defense. Right here, he throws over the top of my coverage. I was in a double buzz with anticipating he was going to run the ball, but he actually threw it over the top with a tight end. I didn't carry enough. I wasn't aggressive enough on that carry, and as a result, he was able to do that. But he would have thrown a ball right to my defender, and I would have got an interception. So up 10-0, 2 minutes left in this type of situation. Still going to still keep running this. I decided to get a little bit cute. I went into a cover 3 shell just to see if he actually makes any current reads. He actually is with a nice little inside zone and gets the ball down to the 6-yard line with an inside zone. No huddles. This is where you go ahead and jump into a play like the double buzz. Because these guys are going to go and play right over the middle, but his offensive line just pushes just a nice big hole, gets the ball in the end zone. So after the last couple series, I'm able to go ahead and go get 2 more scores, one at the end of this end of the half, and another one at the beginning of the half. So he's down. Serious situation. That's where my Buffalo ebook. That ebook should be posted online. You should be able to find it at my Patreon. It shows you my entire offensive scheme, a 40-page breakdown ebook. You should check it out if you guys are looking. If you run Buffalo and you're looking for something unique that help you read the defenses and help you move the ball effectively. You can see the 24 points on the board against this guy. So right here, 2nd and 10 situation. Once again, I go into cover 2. I pass commit. I don't know why I did that, or I ran commit, and because I ran commit, my guys actually came down. He finds the play right there. So I think what he was doing, he was doing a corner route with the tight end. And he was audibly into that. So this guy knew how to make audible adjustments, and he was making adjustments to try to expose some stuff. Back to the hook curl. With the cover 4, and I got a nice little block shed with my defensive line, able to go ahead and get inside and get him in a 2nd and 26 situation. So now I'm thinking, okay, 2nd and 26, he's not going to have any time to have a big developing play. So I'm just going to run basic man coverage. I'm going to blitz basically 7 people, hover over the gap, and see if he actually picks it up. He does a quick little snap for a few yards. He actually picks up 7 yards on that particular play, but you're not going to beat me 7 yards in a 3rd and 19. So right here comes over off the edge. I get a nice little. He doesn't throw the ball correctly. And once again, he was audibly in a corner route with his tight end. Didn't work out for him. So 4th and 19 situation. I went with some blitzes previously, but I just figured, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and just run basically cover 4 and just spy up put my one guy in a vert hook. show this, basically use cover 4. That's been, but this time I'm going to actually send 4 guys, not give them any kind of time. Throws into coverage right there, and my defensive back comes down with it. So as a result, I get a rage quit. Once again, guys, if you do like this type of gameplay, if you're looking for defensive tips, go ahead and take a look at my channel. I've got this whole scheme broken out. So thank you for your support, guys. Until next time.